What if you could become a better person? Not by working harder, but by taking one doable step a day. And not because you're a bad person now, but because there's something inside you that's ready for more. How to Be a Better Person walks you through 1 year of those tiny steps. 365 small but mighty tools you can use in the next 24 hours to make a difference in yourself and the world. My mission? To help you live your best life.
Hi there, it's me, Kate Hanley, and this is the How to Be a Better Person podcast. It's Friday today, so we're talking about finances. I want to start with a question. When you think about people who have money, what immediately comes to mind? I confess, I used to think people with more money than they needed were a-holes. And that's because I had a lot of thoughts about money that are pretty common. Things like, it's the root of all evil, it corrupts, it brings more problems. And hey, I'm sure we can all think of someone who has plenty of money and personifies each one of these negative ideas. But really, if someone with money is an a-hole, it's not the money's fault. Money is neutral. It's not inherently good or inherently bad. It just is. And it doesn't have anything to do with what kind of a person you are. You're not a bad person if you don't have it, or a good person if you do, or vice versa. I do think that money can intensify the person you already are, but that's on you, not on the money. Another myth about money I'd like to bust is that it is actually not a finite resource. I know it may feel that way when you look at your bank account. Like those dollars are all the dollars you have, and spending it only decreases those dollars. But every day, governments around the world print more money. There is an ocean of the stuff floating around out there, and you can always find ways to direct more of it to flow toward you. Today, when you spend money, and any part of you feels like, well, there go those dollars, never to be seen again, try on the idea that there's more where that came from. How does this help you be a better person? Well, when you have more money than you need for your basic necessities, you can direct some of that excess toward things that help other people, whether that's giving or paying a little bit more for things that support your community, like buying local instead of ordering from Amazon, or that are better for the environment, like maybe springing for organic instead of buying the conventional stuff. When you start thinking there's more where that came from, you shift your focus from the money you no longer have and to the additional money you could invite into your life. To be clear, I'm not saying go blow through all your money because, hey, there's more where that came from. Of course, there are cases where spending less is very, very, very helpful to your overall financial health. But when it comes to having more money, you've got two basic options: spend less and earn more. And too many of us neglect thinking about the earn more side of the equation. Thinking about the loving reason for why you had to spend that money helps a lot with this too. So if you missed that episode, I'm pretty sure it's episode number 25 in your queue. Go give that another listen. Have fun experimenting with reminding yourself that there's more where that came from when you're spending money this weekend. Just notice how it makes you feel, or if it changes the way you think or the purchasing decisions you make. I'd also love to know, when you get more money, how will you use it as a force for good? If you have a purpose for it, it will make you even more motivated to think about how to get more of the ocean of money to flow your way. Tweet me at Kate Han with your ideas, or shoot me an email using the Contact Kate button on beabetterpersonpodcast.com. In other news, we're just about a month into daily episodes of How to Be a Better Person, and I recently got some feedback that really made me smile. A listener wrote, "Originally, I thought the concept of the podcast was a bit silly, but I ended up enjoying it." Seriously, I love it anytime someone's skeptical about something, but they try it anyway, and then what do you know, you end up getting something out of it. If you've been listening, would you leave a review on iTunes or wherever you listen to podcasts? I love hearing what you think and really take it to heart. Thank you.
Thanks for listening to How to Be a Better Person. If you liked what you heard, share it with someone you think would like it too. Your voice matters. Come sign up for the weekly newsletter that includes a link to every episode from the previous week so you can catch up on anything you missed. You can do that at beabetterpersonpodcast.com. I also love to hear from listeners. Seriously, I love it. Send me an email by clicking on the Contact Kate button at beabetterpersonpodcast.com, or you can tweet me at Kate Han, Katehan, or find me on Instagram at Kate Hanley Author. I look forward to connecting with you.